Alrighty, kindergartners. So today is P is for popsicle. So if you have some scraps of paper laying around, I'm going to be making my popsicle out of some scrap paper. But if you don't have any scrap paper laying around, I will also be showing you guys how to draw a popsicle, which is not very hard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm going to start out with my biggest piece of paper and I'm going to draw a popsicle shape, which is kind of like a tall, skinny rainbow. So I like to make a rainbow line like this. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut it out. I'm trying to stay in the camera here so you guys can see. Alrighty, so here is my popsicle, and if you don't have a lot of colors, if maybe you just have one colors, you can end it there and make a little popsicle stick for it, and that's fine. But I like to do a little more challenges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my popsicle and I'm going to put my pink piece of paper behind it like this, and then I'm actually going to use my popsicle to trace the color behind it. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my scissors and I'm going to cut that shape out, because I want to make a popsicle with stripes. So then I'm going to just take this like this. This should fit on my popsicle, just like that. Perfect. Then I'm going to do the same thing with the orange, but I want to leave a little bit of space here for the green, and I just want the bottom to be orange. So I'm going to just trace around it like that. Then I'm going to cut that out. You guys can see what I'm doing here. Away. Then this should fit on here pretty nicely, like that. There. Now I have a popsicle with 3 colors. So now all I gotta do is just glue that to my page. So I'm gonna glue the green on there first. And I always like to glue pencil side, so that the pencil side is down so that you don't see the pencil once it's on there. Then I'm going to go ahead and glue, stay in the camera here, Vanessa, Mrs. Bergman. Then I'm going to glue my orange piece on there, like that. Then I'm going to glue my pink piece. And again, I'm putting glue on the side with the pencil so that when I glue it down, I don't see the pencil, because I don't like to see my pencil lines. All right, then I just need a stick for my popsicle. So I have my box of crayons. I'm gonna look for a brown because I want my popsicle stick to be brown. And I'm just going to draw 2 straight lines going down. And I like my popsicle stick to be curved at the bottom. And then I'm gonna color it in. That, and it would be just fine if we left our popsicle like this, but I think I want to add a little bit more fun, so I'm going to add little dots, little bits of strawberry in my pink so that that one looks like strawberry. I'm going to add some little chocolate chips. Whoop, my crayon broke. I tell you guys, I break crayons all the time. And then I'm going to, what should go in my orange? What goes in orange? I don't know either. Maybe some little creamy white dots. Okay, so there's my popsicle. that didn't turn out too bad. Now, if you don't have paper and you just want to draw your popsicle, you definitely can, like I said. Take whatever color you want or start with a pencil. I'll do it on the back for you so that we have space. Grab myself a hard surface to draw on here. Then all you got to do is just draw that rainbow line again, right? A big rainbow line. And then I like to connect it at the bottom. And then draw my popsicle stick, so there's two long skinny lines going down with a curve at the bottom. And I'm just going to color that in before I forget. And then the rest of your popsicle can just be whatever you want. So just like we did on the front, we had like a green stripe and an orange stripe and a pink stripe. You can do that on here. You can make some wavy decorations, right? So maybe you have like a ribbon of color in the middle. That sounds pretty yummy to me if it was like raspberry. This makes me think of raspberry. Does that sound yummy to you? Do you like raspberry things? I sure do. I like anything that's fruit. Then maybe you could do the rest of it in orange. So maybe it's a raspberry orange popsicle. So you can color that section orange. If you want to color like maybe all the rest of it orange too, you could. But I think I'm going to do yellow because this makes me think of like raspberry lemonade. I'm going to go ahead and color the rest of that with my yellow so that it's lemonade or lemon flavored popsicle. It's a little rough to color here because I've got glue on the other side, but it's okay. All right, then if you want to go ahead and add like sprinkles over top, you can add sprinkles over top, or whatever you want. If you want to make your popsicle like dripping, you can make like little drips coming off of it, right? So maybe that orange is melting. Whatever you want to do is just fine with me. You can do a whole bunch of popsicles. You can make some out of paper and some drawn. You could make one out of clay or Play-Doh. There's lots of different ways to make popsicles today. And maybe if you're really feeling like doing something super extra, you could, if you have some orange juice or some fruit juice or maybe leftover smoothie, you can pour it into a paper cup and stick a straw or a spoon or a popsicle stick in it and make your own popsicles at home. How cool would that be? Yeah, so maybe you could invent your own flavor. So that is P is for popsicle. I'll see you guys next week for letter Q.